Recorded Books presents an unabridged recording of Scarlet Feather by Maeve Binchy, narrated by Barbara Caruso. This work is copyrighted 2000 by Maeve Binchy. This recording is copyrighted 2001 by Recorded Books. Cathy, Scarlet, and Tom Feather have decided to create the best catering company in Dublin. They've found the perfect premises, they've got heaps of talent, and they even have a few contacts. But not everyone seems as pleased by the idea of Scarlet Feather as they are. And now, Scarlet Feather.
New Year's Eve. On the radio show, they were asking people what kind of a New Year's Eve did they really want. It was very predictable. Those who were staying at home, doing nothing, wanted to be out partying. Those who were too busy and rushed wanted to go to bed with a cup of tea and be asleep before the festivities began. Cathy Scarlet smiled grimly as she packed more trays of food into the van. There could hardly be anyone in Ireland who would answer the question by saying that they really and truly wanted to spend the night catering a supper party for a mother-in-law. Now that was the punishment posting tonight, feeding Hannah Mitchell's guests at Oakland's. Why was she doing it then? Partly for practice, and, of course, it would be a good way to meet potential customers. Jock and Hannah Mitchell knew the kind of people who could afford caterers. But mainly she was doing it because she wanted to prove to Hannah Mitchell that she could. That Cathy, daughter of poor Lizzie Scarlet, the maid who cleaned Oakland's, who had married the only son of the house, Neil, was well able to run her own business and hold her head as high as any of them. Neil Mitchell was in his car when he heard the radio program. It annoyed him greatly. Anyone looking at him from another car would have seen his sharp, handsome face frown. People often thought they recognized him. His face was familiar from television, but he wasn't an actor. He just turned up on the screen so often, pushing the hair out of his eyes, passionate, concerned, and caring, always the spokesperson for the underdog. He had the bright, burning eyes of a crusader. This kind of whining and moaning on a radio show really drove him mad. People who had everything, a home, a job, a family, all telephoning a radio station to complain about the pressures of life. They were all so lucky and just too selfish to realize it. Unlike the man that Neil was going to see now.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?